Hello students, welcome to AriserTalent. You know we are studying very important chapter of NCERT, that is life processes. In life processes, we are talking about the transportation in human. So in my previous lecture, I have already told you about the structure of heart, working of heart. In this lecture, we are going to talk about double circulation. So here you can see the diagram of double circulation. So what is double circulation? Okay, so we are going to talk about the double circulation. So we all know circulation here takes place by the blood vascular system only, okay, and the heart plays an important role in it. Okay, so before talking about the double circulation, I would like to tell you single circulation. So first of all, we will talk about the single circulation. Single circulation means circulatory system in which the blood passes through the heart only once in each complete circuit of the body. Sorry, each complete circuit of the heart. Okay, so here we can mention in this circulatory system, blood passes only once through the heart in each complete circuit of the heart. Okay, double circulation, and generally such kind of single circulation is found only in the fishes. Okay, in fishes. Now if we talk about the double circulation, so in such kind of circulation, blood passes through the heart twice. Okay, so we can say, if we talk about the double circulation, double, as the name itself defines, double means twice. So the circulation which occurs twice in the heart. Okay, so we can mention here what is double circulation. Such type of circulation occurs in human heart. So in first circulation, blood passes through the one part of the heart and then reaches to the lungs. Okay, so here we can mention such type of circulation occurs in human heart. One circulation, or we can mention that in such circulation, the blood passes from the heart twice. Let me mention that the blood passes twice through the heart. In such type of circulation, blood passes twice through the heart. One circulation involves the entry of deoxygenated blood from the all parts of the body. Okay, so here we can mention one circulation involves the entry of deoxygenated blood from the different parts of the body to the heart. Okay, then this deoxygenated blood goes to the lung for oxygenation. This deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs for oxygenation. Okay, so this is the one circulation and second circulation. Second circulation involves the entry of oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart, and then it allows the distribution of this oxygenated blood to the different parts. So here let me mention second circulation involves the entry of oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart, and it allows, means the heart allows its distribution and allows its distribution to all the parts of the body. So such kind of double circulation is found in human heart only, because human heart is divided into two halves. Okay, so we can mention such kind of double circulation is found in the human beings, in the human heart. Okay, this is the example of double circulation. So here we can see the double circulation of blood. We can see that the deoxygenated blood, here we can see right atrium, right ventricle. So when I told you the structure of heart, that time I shown you here, when I told you the structure of heart, I told you that the right part of the heart, as I told you that the heart is divided into two halves through a septa. So right part means one part of the heart allows the entry of deoxygenated blood, and then this deoxygenated blood moves from the right part to the lungs for the oxygenation. So this is the one circulation. So here we can see that in the right part of the heart, here this is the structure of heart. So here we can see in the right part of the heart, deoxygenated blood enters for the oxygenation, and from here it goes to the lungs for the oxygenation. So such kind of circulation is one circulation. Okay, then we can see here, then the deoxygenated blood reaches to the lung for oxygenation. Then after oxygenation, that oxygenated blood enters into the left part of the heart through the pulmonary veins. Then this part allows the flow of blood to the different parts of the body. So thus we can say that human heart has double circulation of the blood, because this human heart is divided into two parts. Right part of the heart allows the deoxygenated blood from the body and send it to the lungs for oxygenation. Then from the lungs, blood reaches to the left part. Okay, after the oxygenation, blood reaches to the left part of the heart, and then it goes to the different parts of the body through this left part only. So here we can see the difference between the, already we have shown you the difference by the different colors, that one part of the heart allows the deoxygenated blood and one part of the heart allows the oxygenated blood. This is the reason its circulation is known as double circulation. Okay, now we are going to discuss the difference between single circulation and double circulation. I told you in the single circulation, blood flows only once through the heart, and in the double circulation blood flows twice from the or through the heart. So here we are with the points of difference between the single circulation and double circulation. So first point is, in the single circulation blood moves through the heart only once during completion of whole circulation in the body. Okay, so here we can mention double circulation is blood passes twice through the heart during complete circulation of the blood in the body. Next point in the single circulation is only deoxygenated blood flows through the heart. Okay, but in the humans, as there is a double circulation, so once the deoxygenated blood will flow and then oxygenated blood will flow. So here we can say both oxygenated and deoxygenated blood pass through the heart. This is the reason it's known as double circulation. Next is single circulation. Heart pumps blood only to the organ where oxygenation is to occur, because circulation is only once, so already it is carrying deoxygenated blood, so the heart will pump the blood to the organ where it has to be oxygenated. Clear? In the double circulation, heart pumps blood to both oxygenating organ and the rest of the body. Next is single circulation. Pressure of the blood flowing through the body is low. Means blood pressure is low. Whatever the blood is flowing through the body, its pressure is low. In the double circulation, pressure of blood passing through the body is high. If we talk about single circulation again, then metabolic rate is low because already the blood pressure is low. Double circulation, metabolic rate is high. Single circulation, it is found in the Pisces, means fishes, and double circulation, it is found in the amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. So here we have discussed the point about the single circulation and double circulation. Now we are going to talk about the pulmonary circulation and systematic circulation. What is the difference between them? Pulmonary circulation is a shorter circulation, okay, but systematic circulation is a larger circulation. Pulmonary circulation, the circulation is in between the heart and the lungs, because we all know that pulmonary artery carries the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs, and then pulmonary veins carry the oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. So thus we can say that the pulmonary circulation is between the heart and the lungs. Systematic circulation, such kind of circulation is in between the heart and remaining parts of the body except lungs. In the pulmonary circulation, blood is pumped by right part of the heart and received by the left part. We have already studied in the previous, let me mention, I have already shown you the diagram of heart. Yes, here we can see in the pulmonary circulation, the blood pumps from the right part, and then here we can see it pumps deoxygenated blood into the lungs, okay. Sorry, blood is pumped by the right part of the heart and received by the left part of the left part. We have already discussed it here in the diagram, okay. So next is, in the systematic circulation, blood is pumped by the left part and received by the right part. Pulmonary circulation, it pumps deoxygenated blood into the lungs. We have already discussed. In the systematic circulation, it pumps oxygenated blood into the different parts of the body. Pulmonary circulation, it brings back oxygenated blood to the heart. We know that pulmonary veins bring the oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart, and in the systematic circulation, it brings back deoxygenated blood to the heart. So here we have discussed about the single circulation and double circulation, as well as we have learned the difference between both of them, single circulation and double circulation. As well, we have discussed the difference between the pulmonary circulation and systematic circulation. So hope everything is clear to you. Now we are going to talk about the blood pressure. So next topic of our discussion is blood pressure. What is blood pressure? Blood pressure means the pressure of the blood by the exertion, or which is exerted by the flowing blood on the arteries, walls of arteries. Okay. Next is blood pressure. So here we can say blood pressure is the pressure which is exerted by the, or exerted at the time of arteries, or we can say which is exerted by the flowing of blood at the, on the walls of the arteries. Okay, so here we can say blood pressure is the pressure exerted by flowing blood on the walls of arteries. Okay, we all know when the blood flows, then it exerts pressure on the walls of arteries. Okay, so this pressure is known as blood pressure. Means when the blood flows, it exerts a pressure on the walls of arteries, and this pressure is known as blood pressure. Okay, this blood pressure is of two types. Blood pressure is of two types. One is systolic blood pressure and another is diastolic. Systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. Okay, so if we talk about systolic blood pressure, then such kind of blood pressure is exerted by the maximum contraction on the ventricles, in the ventricles, and diastolic blood pressure is exerted by the maximum relaxation of the ventricles. Okay, so let me mention systolic blood pressure. First we are going to talk about systolic blood pressure. What is systolic blood pressure? The blood pressure exerted, or blood pressure at the time of maximum contraction of ventricles. Okay, so here we can mention blood pressure exerted by the flow of blood at the maximum contraction of ventricles. So here we can say blood pressure at the time of maximum contraction of the ventricles. Okay, so such kind of blood pressure is known as systolic, and if we talk about its value, then its value is 120 mmHg. So its value is 120 mmHg. Okay, next is diastolic blood pressure. Diastolic blood pressure so it's just opposite at the time of maximum relaxation of ventricles. Diastolic blood pressure at the time of maximum relaxation of ventricles. Okay, so here its value is generally 80 mmHg. Okay, so the device here, with the device which we use to measure the blood pressure is sphygmomanometers. Let me mention the device which we use to measure blood pressure is sphygmomanometer. It's sphygmomanometer. Okay. So here we have talked about the blood pressure. What is blood pressure? The pressure exerted by the flowing blood and on the walls of arteries. When the blood flows, it exerts pressures on the walls of arteries. So this type of pressure is known as blood pressure. Generally it is of two types: systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. Systolic blood pressure means when the blood pressure at the time of maximum contraction of the ventricles, when the ventricles contract in the maximum quantity, or we can say when they contract in the maximum times, then it's known as systolic blood pressure and its value is 120 mmHg. When the blood pressure at the time of maximum relaxation of ventricles, when the ventricles relax maximum, then this type of blood pressure means that time the blood flows and releases the pressure or exerts the pressure. That blood pressure is known as diastolic blood pressure, and we measure this blood pressure by a device which is known as sphygmomanometer. So in this lecture we studied about the single blood circulation and double blood circulation, as well we studied about the blood pressure. So hope everything is clear to you. Thank you.